Hey guys, what's going on? MasterFX here. Today I'm going to bring you another Photoshop tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create the Starburst effect here. But not only that, I'll also show you how to create into a custom brush that you can use later on in various other projects. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. The first thing you want to do is bring up a new document. So we're going to hit Control N. For the dimensions on this, I'm going to be using the size of 1600 by 1800. Now you're going to variate these up or down depending on the size of the brush that you're looking for. Alright, we can go ahead and click OK on that. Now the first step we're going to do is bring up a new layer, and then we're going to head over to our gradient tool. Once you have that selected, we're going to go to the top and we're going to click on the little color swatches here. And now the colors I'm going to be using for this are grays. Now I want to go ahead and say it does not matter what colors you use right now, but for the just to make it a little bit easier on yourself, select ones that are in the same color but just different shades. So for me, I'm using a light gray on the left that fades out to a dark gray on the right. Alright, we can go ahead and click OK on that. Now, the next step we want to do is go to the top of our document. While holding down the Shift key and our left mouse button, we're going to drag down to the bottom of the document and then let go. Now what holding down the Shift key did was allow us to make a straight gradient line, and that's all that did for us. But as you can see, what it did right here is create our gradient throughout our document, going from the lighter shade of gray to the darker shade of gray. Alright, now the next step we're going to do is go to our filters. We're going to go to distort and then down to wave. Alright, now I already have the presets set on this, and I already tested it out so that I have the perfect dimensions so that you guys can follow right along with this tutorial if you want practice. Now here's the dimensions, or the numbers that you're going to want to put in if you're trying to follow along with this tutorial. At the top we're going to have 999, and then we're going to have 71 and 71, then 34 and 34, and 100 and 100. We're going to set the type to sign and the undefined areas to repeat edge pixels. Now, as you can see over here in the preview, what I basically did is create really nice, straight, evenly spaced out lines throughout the document. Alright, we can go ahead and click OK. Now, as you can see, it doesn't look anything like what I showed you. It doesn't have any starburst effect whatsoever. Here's how we're going to fix that problem. We're going to go up to Filter, and we're going to again go to Distort, but this time we're going to do Polar Coordinates. Go ahead and click OK on that. Now what this is going to do is bring up another preview menu. For this, we're going to want to select rectangular to polar. As you see, it'll create a nice little the starburst effect that I showed you the first time. So we can go ahead and click OK. Alright, now here's where I'm going to show you how to create into a custom brush that you can use later on. So what I like to do, again, this is just the method that I find effective. We're going to go over to our quick selection tool, and what this tool is going to allow us to do is basically make quick selections depending on the size of the diameter of the circle, and it's just going to make quick selections for us based on what we click on. So using our bracket keys, we can size this up or down. So I'm going to select the size that's basically just fits right into the middle of each of these little gray areas. And once we have that done, we go ahead and click, and as you can see, it'll make a nice little selection for us on this little gray area. So we're going to continue to do this on each of the gray areas throughout all sides. Now again, I just want to reiterate, guys, this is just the way I do it. I'm very aware that there are probably much easier ways to do this. However, this is just the method that I find effective. Okay, now that we have our selections made, here's what we're going to do. We're going to right click, and we're going to go down to Layer via Cut. And basically what that allowed us to do is made a new layer out of all the selections that we just made. So if we turn off all of our other layers here, as you can see, there it is. Now here's how we're going to turn it into a brush. We're going to go up to our Edit menu. We're going to go down to Define Brush Preset. We're going to click on that. And you can name it whatever you wish. For this, I'm going to go ahead and name it Starburst Brush. And click OK. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and bring up another new document, same width and height. And I'm going to show you how to create, and I'm going to show you how to use that brush. So I'm going to bring up another new layer. And then I'm going to hit my B key to bring up my brush tool. And as you can see, if we scroll down to the very bottom here, here's our new brush that we just created. So we can go and click on that, and then go right into our document, and click, and there's our brush. So there you go, guys. There's a quick and easy tutorial on how to create your very own starburst effect brushes. There's very many things you can do with this effect. So I hope you guys go out there and be creative. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. But other than that, guys, take it easy.